Now, the second board I recommend, this is going to be a little bit of a reframing. You know, my background comes from a lot of marketing online, really utilizing an audience and turning them into clients and customers. And one of the things that I do that is super effective, and HubSpot is actually the only other Pinterest account I've ever seen do this, created a board full of lead generation freebies. So let me break this down for you. Does anyone in the studio audience, just by a show of hands, do you have an email list? So a list of clients or customers that you reach out to. Okay, so mostly, yep, everyone does. Perfect, because if you sell products or services, you do anything online, email is essential. Even in our social world, even with, you know, blogs and all of that, email is still the most vital, to me, one of the most vital aspects of your business. And my email list for Custom Greek Threads is what allows us, when we add a new product to our site, it's my apparel, the sorority and fraternity company I was telling you about earlier. When we have a special sale, when we add something really cool around graduation, we want to reach out to people and sell those graduation stools. We don't want to have to rely on someone remembering about us. Remembering, what was that Greek site I saw 3 months ago? I don't know. People aren't going to be able to always remember to come back to you, even if they like what you offer, like what you do. And email is what gives you that ability to reach out to them, to actually be able to say, hey, remember this? Or, hey, let's get to know each other a little bit better and see if we can work together down the line. So the core of what I do in a lot of my online strategies is to build leads or email lists. So leads is kind of a technical term. Some people like it, some people don't. But a lead is an email address for someone that is a prospective client or customer that you want to turn into a customer. So what I've done on Pinterest that actually has worked really, really well is to create a little guide, something like this, that links to an opt-in page where people can actually enter their name and their email address, and I will send them this little report. This is just I think it's like a 14-page PDF report. This could be a checklist. This could be a 3-part video series. This could be a cool template, like Christine. Maybe Christine could give away 3 cool fonts or a great graphic. Something that you're giving in exchange for someone's email address. You know, we all get too many emails a day as it is. So when we choose to give a business our email address, we want to get something back, and we want to feel comfortable, and we want to feel like there's a good exchange of value. So I love the idea of pinning something like this. And really, when we talked about earlier all the different types of content, the tutorials, the infographics, the checklists, all of these could be some sort of a lead generation tool, something you're giving away in exchange for that email. Now, if you have products online, like Adam, I know you're selling more product-based, I do the same thing with discounts. So I will actually have pins where I'll say 10% off your first order. To get sent the coupon code, go here, and we'll send them to a page where they can sign up, and we send them 10% off their first order. Now, this is really cool for 2 reasons. First of all, it's really cool because I'm actually getting their email address because they want that coupon code. I mean, we all love a coupon code. But second of all, it is increasing the likelihood that they are going to buy right away, particularly if I say this coupon code expires in 24 hours. Give them a little bit of an end date. Otherwise, we all tend to kind of sit on things without deadlines. So I love the idea of doing something like this, sending a coupon code. This expires in 24 hours. And now we've got the email address, which I'm not saying that this is a way to extract something from someone, but this is ideally a way you're going to be able to serve them better and to create value for them as someone on your email list. But doing something really cool, visual as a giveaway, a printout, a checklist, a cheat sheet, something is a great way to then link to an opt-in page on your site. Is this making sense? Online audience, it's kind of a new, probably a new concept. So let me hear any concerns or questions.
Well, Kathy V asked this very question. She said that, you know, her big disconnect is if money is in the list, is there a way to actually turn Pinterest followers into email leads? And you've just given her the secret sauce.
I love this. This is something I've been doing. Again, this is a really kind of inside strategy that no one's really using, because it just clicks, it links. So it's so simple for them to see it and then go to the page where you've got, and you really want to focus, we'll talk about this more when we really jump into email marketing, but you want to have one strong call to action. You don't want to send them to a home page where maybe you have a newsletter sign up on the sidebar, because most of the time they're going to get there and they're getting distracted and overwhelmed. There's too much going on. So if you want this to be an effective strategy, I really suggest having a super simple, really clean, one main call to action. You know, they know what they're supposed to do. They get in, they get out, they're done. You've got their contact information that you can then serve them further with, and they get what they signed up for.